Hello.
We're going to be talking about Static X and their big comeback album,
Guys, it's me.
Project Regeneration Volume 1. I
right
gotta
now,
say, this
I'm gonna be
album
pulling a
actually
prank on the
has
episode of Ants.
a special
I'm gonna be screen sharing me
connection with me
doodling
because
over them for April
the
Fools.
lead singer,
If you
he
are
sadly
watching,
died due
just
to mixing drugs and alcohol, and
Cruiser's doing
the
hooked on
band,
harmonics right now.
they did not end on good terms. They didn't get to go on a masterpiece. They didn't get to go out on a farewell tour. The singer just died. And for years we had this unrest. But then suddenly the bass player, he actually gets these leftover musical compositions and demos and isolated performances by their late frontman. And he has this great idea to basically make, you could say, a Jurassic Park album where they took all these disparate little pieces of music and make a full-on new album with this. And lo and behold, it sounds fantastic. Even though there are times where they actually did bring in a guest vocalist, unless you have a well-trained ear, you really can't tell when it's the guest singer. And the song I would recommend people checking out on here is Terminator Oscillator. This, I have no idea what that means, but if I can at least sum up their sound, they call it evil disco. Because that's what it sounds like. It's industrial metal, but rather than using synthesizers, it's more like techno. One type of music layered on top of another, but mixed with heavy metal music. So they called it evil disco. And when you listen to that song, you'll definitely be able to hear it. And it was so good just to hear their singer one more time, and to actually have him go out on something good, because his solo album was terrible. I'm sorry, Wayne, but it was bad. And this is only volume 1. There's still a second album coming out for this, and I cannot wait to hear it. So be sure to check out Terminator Oscillator by Static X. You won't regret it. This is the Concert Cruiser for Hooked on Harmonics.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, they always said, keep disco evil.
Keep disco evil?
Yes, I love it.
Disco duck.
Because when you do hear it, like, yeah, you can definitely hear what sounds like disco on there.
So...
What?
You want to redo that?
Why?
What?
The same technical
Oh my
problem
god.
we had before?
Did they not hear Cruiser?
Cruiser was not heard the entire segment?
Yeah, because I was looking at the sounds to see if everything was sounding okay. That was like...
Sorry, Cruiser, you gotta redo Hooked on Harmonics.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I put it on there now.
Bear in mind, Kuma's still getting used to the format thing. He's taken over when I'm...
Yeah, so what it is that, like, I have it set up now to where, like, it should now do it, so...
You might want to consider doing, like, different audio channels on the different...
No, it's not that it's not different audios, it's that I didn't have it on there. That's all.
Okay, so you'll be able to correct this later after the stream, right?
Yeah, I just need to add the audio on. That's all it is. So yeah, pretty much that's it. So I'll just go ahead and do another transition of the info. So we'll go. Wait, is it logo to scene or scene to logo for the transition to segments?
Segments. It's not. You just cut them to segments.
Okay.
Transitions are usually given to the ones where.
Transition is still a transition, so like whichever one you're specifically saying, that's all. But yeah. Alright, so gonna do a intro first, and then when you see me do this, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Due to technical errors, I gotta do this all over again. Thank you so much. Anyway, this is the Concert Cruiser, and welcome to Hooked on Harmonics. The last few times we were in the continent of Asia. This time, we're going to take it back to America. I give you guys Static X. And the one song that I want you guys to check off here is the song Terminator Oscillator. I have no idea what it means, but it sounds very catchy. And I have to say, this is a band that, or at least this is an album that's actually rather special to me, because I was a big fan of these guys, and the singer, like, by the end of their career, they were not on good terms with their singer. He got mixed up in drugs, and he got a wife that, let's just say, that was his personal Yoko Ono. And when he sadly, they were not on good terms, and then their singer, Wayne, he sadly dies because he mixed drugs and alcohol. And his wife eventually took her own life as well. And the band, like, they were not even allowed at his funeral. His wife banned them. And for years, we've had this unrest, and because they didn't get to go out on a masterpiece, they didn't get to go out on a farewell tour. Their career just ended because the singer died. And so, but then suddenly, the bass player, Tony Campos, he actually gets these unfinished songs, demos, and musical compositions, and even live recording tracks left over from Wayne. And he had this brilliant idea and basically made a Jurassic Park album. They took what was there and filled in the gaps with the rest of the band. And I gotta say, it came out great. I love this album. It looks and feels like Static X. And when I got to see him live, they actually had a frontman that was actually a caricature of the singer's dead self. Like, it looked like there was a corpse on stage singing. And because their sound was more akin to, like, techno, with at least that side of industrial metal, and it had this electricity motif, it actually added a good sense of theatrics to it. And when we all saw that live, it was like something that we needed. We got to say goodbye to Wayne. And there's still one more volume coming out of this, and I cannot wait to hear it. So be sure to check out Terminator Oscillator, and check out, as they call it, Evil Disco. This is the Concert Cruiser, signing off.
Very good.
And we're back. We're back on.
Oof.
Yeah, they actually called their music Evil Disco because there's a subgenre of heavy metal called industrial metal that usually focuses on more keyboard synthesizer work, but instead they used elements of techno. So it's like one type of music layered on top of another. So you combined disco with heavy metal, and their tagline was always "Keep Disco Evil."
That is funny.
And
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, it's not like make disco evil, it's just keep it evil forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep disco evil forever.
It
There's
was
your parody.
already evil.
There's your parody name.
Like, keep it evil because it's already evil. Like, what?
Is that well?
Yeah, and to be honest, I'd be really curious to know what Evan would think of these guys, because he was the one who told me his theory that disco evolved into techno.
Well, no, I think it evolved into EDM, but you know.
Well, either way, it evolved into electronica, is the point.
Yeah.
And I'll be really curious for Evan to hear this version of disco,
Mhm.
because this is not...
I'm expecting to go on there. It's like disco, disco duck.
This ain't Daft Punk, man. So...
Oh, wow.
I don't know if it was Daft Punk, it would have probably been Scythe.
If it was Daft Punk, it'd probably be good.
I was just thinking if you mixed Daft Punk with Looney Tunes, you'd have Daffy Punk.
Of course we would.
That
And I remember when I first heard of Daft Punk, I actually showed it to my sister, and she goes, "But Justin, I don't like punk music." Like, no.
God, like I remember, Deadmau5 actually responded to Daft Punk's recent departure just this week, yesterday.
Yeah.
He just said Daft Punk doesn't even have a horse in the race anymore, honestly. Like, you know. I don't know, Jill's a dick, so, you know.
I remember having your dad sent me this video of one thing that's claiming to be Daft Punk answering why he left, but it was like this big fat ginger redneck.
Oh yeah, that was just a joke. That's just like one of those.
Yeah, I was like, look, I know I'm fat. Black is very slimming.
Wow.
But there is actually a movie that I saw on Netflix I think is worth checking out, and it's that Evan, what's wrong?
Nothing. I'm thinking of. No, go on. Sorry, just don't mind me. I'm literally just like laughing at something I saw today.
It was that
he's gonna have so much fun editing out some of these problems.
I really am not. I hope I can find time to do it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, it's that Blockbuster documentary that's on there. I got a chance to see it.
Documentary about Blockbuster?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
On Netflix, of all places.
Oh, I've seen the memes for that.
The irony.
I seen the memes for that. That's funny as hell.
Yeah, but it was technically it's about the very last Blockbuster, the one that's in Oregon.
Oh, wow. I thought the last one was in Alaska for some reason.
They had two up there, but sadly they closed. And they actually do clear the air. It wasn't Netflix that actually made Blockbuster close. They actually do straighten that out.
Yeah.
But still, it is kind of it's definitely nostalgic. Kind of, looking back there and walking through the aisles of all those movies, the horror section.
Yeah. I have a lot of nostalgia for Blockbuster because, like, it was just a couple blocks away from the house where I grew up. So, like, I remember playing the demo for Rock Band.
Ooh, my idea was a Rock Band
really?
player.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Blockbuster was still.
But like they had a demo, so like we'd get to just play there for free until it's like, okay, we see it keep coming back here. Like this isn't. You can't keep doing that.
I remember that there was they did two things there to kind of bring people in. The first was the whole thing with Pokemon Snap, where you can actually bring your pictures in to get printed into stickers.
Oh my god, you can actually go back and get. You could buy one of those on eBay.
Really?
Yeah, you can buy that with the printing paper. You can buy like the modules and everything, and like have it there. They're really interesting collectible items.
And the other was that Nickelodeon was hosting some contest called Spot the Dot, where you actually had to go to Blockbuster, pick up this weird brochure, and at a certain point, this dot would appear on screen for a show or during the commercial break, and you would hold up your pamphlet up to see if you won, and you never did.
Yeah.
At least I never did.
It's like saying the Nickelodeon where you have to find the secret message on like Lunchables. Remember that?
Yep, I remember that.
Thinking of those campaigns that they used to do like that.
Yeah.
Have you ever met anybody who won any of those?
Nope.
I didn't even know they did them.
Annette, it's like how Mountain Dew and all of them used to have like the codes on the bottle of the cap and anything like that.
Okay.
The codes
I never met anybody who won anything from those or
didn't
knows
care to
anybody who
didn't care to redeem the prize.
I remember
you would
at
think
one point
they would like talk about that in the news or something.
And the other thing too is I remember Pepsi. They actually had one where you didn't collect codes, but you collect words, and you had to complete a phrase, and if you did that, you'd win a prize. Like if you collect out you talking to me, you would actually win like some phone card or something like that. And everybody I knew had every single word except for one from each sentence. My God, it worked. They got our money good.
Yeah.
But the very last Blockbuster.
Wait, same thing with the Monopoly thing in McDonald's.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Same
a whole
thing.
scam.
I don't know anybody who's won that either.
Yeah, like you'll see, like occasionally they'll have like the one person who actually won the $1 million prize, the boardwalk thing, in their commercial, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find it funny because they're having fun. Wait till tax season comes by.
Which should be ending about this month, I think, or hasn't it ended already?
I don't fucking know. Do I look like I like follow my? That's what I'm expecting one day. Answer's gonna be like, "Hey, Justin, I did my taxes this morning.
Yeah.
I want to go talk about my fabulous son."
Apparently, you turn into a Jewish woman.
Oh, you gotta see my fabulous son.
One's a doctor, one's a lawyer.
I was just about to say, Annette.
He's gonna be the best surgeon in the world.
You sound like Mrs. Big Head.
Can I offer you some more Hebrew nationals?
Right? Is anyone in your family a doctor or a lawyer or a banker?
No, but there's a lot of teachers and a lot of musicians.
I was gonna say, do they work in movies? Do they work in Hollywood?
Those are good questions.
Well,
do they own
a
Christmas
lot of them
carols?
live in Israel.
Yeah, cool. That's cool.
There was actually I'm not sure if you know this, Bright, but there was actually a Hasidic Jewish rapper named Matis Yahu.
I know Matis Yahu. I love his work.
I was wondering if you knew that, because I remember seeing this guy on stage, and he had the whole getup here. He had the rabbi garb.
Say his name again. Say his name
Matis
again.
Yahu.
Matis Yahu.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you were saying Mantis Yahoo. I was like going...
That would be like the
I am the
Bugs
lone
Life
locust of the
version.
apocalypse.
I love Matis Yahu's work. Like, he is great.
Yeah, and he's serious too.
Marvel's
Like, he
new
is
character,
authentic.
Mantis Yahoo.
Yeah.
Like the ninja star of David.
The ninja star. Wasn't that a thing in Family Guy? The ninja stars of David.
I think so.
I know Family Guy had that.
Familiar.
Yeah, I know Family Guy had one gag with that white collar from like Catholic priest that actually had, and they threw in like blades came out.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That's right.
Holy cow.
Oh, that was the episode with the Mel Gibson thing.
Oh yeah, that's right. There was also that banned Jewish one that they didn't show on Fox that basically made Fox jealous.
Oh wow.
Do you remember
Yeah,
that episode?
When you wish
don't
upon a
know.
Jew.
When you wish upon
Oh,
a
that was funny.
Weinstein.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
wow.
it. They even parodied that Disney song, like I need a Jew.
Yeah, that's the whole
I
thing.
remember that one.
And then towards the end of it, he does it again. He goes like, "I found."
And the guy
Like
at the
he
door's
found-
the guy at the door's like, "Hey."
I'll never forget to like banker. How'd you know I was an accountant? Hello, Weinstein.
Yeah.
I think my
It's like, there
favorite
are some
one.
stereotypes that are true. Okay.
My favorite ones was
Whoa.
yeah, like Peter. Whoa, yeah, that was just.
Nah.
Hey, I'm a fat guy, and you know what? I do enjoy the lazy side of things. I'm not gonna lie here.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
Hey, I'm a native and I love whiskey.
Yeah.
There's some
know that was a
stereotypes that are
stereotype.
true.
Is this the point of the show where we just talk about random stereotypes and stuff?
Yeah.
Although the one stereotype that never made any sense to me, because who doesn't love fried chicken and watermelon?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, like who doesn't love that stuff?
Yeah, it's
I
like.
mean, I'm a vegetarian, so I don't really.
Well, yeah, but I can
care.
imagine you like watermelon.
Watermelon.
yeah, it's
who
like
doesn't?
it's like with bagels and Jewish people. I'm like, who doesn't like a good bagel?
Yeah.
Actually, there was a thing on the whole like
Bagels.
who can't drive kind of shit, and I was still
Oh
like,
my god.
it's just like we have a whole thing called Tokyo Drift.
Nobody knows how to drive. Nobody knows how to
Yeah.
drive. That's the fact of life.
Yeah.
But you know the weird thing though about that episode was I actually used to have the DVD box set. I listened to the commentary track, and they actually did have a bunch of devout practicing Jews watch the episode, and they gave it their seal of approval.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually,
Fox-
I have that
interesting.
still. I have that still.
I
Mhm.
mean, it's interesting when you
I want more
have-
companies to do things like that.
When you have people who get offended on behalf of a group that they aren't actually a part of, that just gets my goat.
Like if you find like a group of people in the sub generations or the sub versions of that
Yeah.
group, like say you take natives
Yeah.
and you have different natives, like different tribes and everything like that from like different
There's so
areas.
many different kinds.
Yeah, and say like they pull a Native American joke,
Yeah.
we would probably laugh at it. We'll
Yeah,
probably laugh at it.
did you hear us not just talk about Apache Chief?
Yeah.
Apache Chief, eat
I don't know. I don't know if Cruiser was on that segment, but yeah.
It's like we were talking about how Apache Chief was a thing.
Like, you'll have someone who will just be right there going like, it wasn't that funny. It was funny, but not that funny.
I mean, but for me, the important is to learn to laugh at yourself, because like there's a lot of the stuff that is true, but it's still ridiculously funny. Okay, I am, like I said, I'm a fat guy. I definitely do enjoy the lazy side. Don't
overemphasize it, is basically the idea.
Yeah.
It's like there was
Plus, like, to get into the mean-spirited type side of things, if you can't tell the difference between a light poke and a sharp jab, that's not funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that whole watermelon thing, that was just a jab at, like, because, like, they were selling watermelon and making a whole lot of money off of it. And yeah, the commercials they made, please do not look up the commercials they made up for Africans and watermelon.
Really
It's very messed up.
Stuff.
It's very, very uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I can't wait for my girlfriend to see this episode.
Because it was intentionally like it's a jab at them, because like back then they sold watermelon to make pay and everything like that, and yeah, most of them made honest living from that. And yeah, that's what some people just went ahead and did. They went ahead and just like made it into a stereotype for them instead.
If you're punching down in comedy, then it's like when you get to a point where like they're no longer down, it's like, yeah, that's not right. We shouldn't laugh at that anymore.
We should probably start talking.
I like to.
Yeah, in the event of trying to do something here, I would like to recommend that we probably change the subject.
Yes.
I was gonna say I like to think of myself as a subgenre of hippie in a way.
Yeah, I can see you as that.
I can see that.
I can see you as that.
I'm just not a smelly hippie.
Yes, this one.
You're a very clean hippie.
Yeah, I mean,
I live in a house.
I mean, I'm stupid, so you can't really
I mean, he has to. You've seen his hair. Okay, it's good-looking hair.
I have an actual name, even though it's 2 letters.
Yep.
No, I shit
QX.
you not. I met someone.
QX. That's his name. He takes the 2 like unused letters of a name, and it's QX.
Oh no, but I shit you not. I literally met some hippies who chose their own names for themselves.
Tree hugger, yeah.
Oh no. I met Grass.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
I met Luna.
Uh-huh.
I met Dirt.
Somebody's named Dirt? They chose that?
That's not his given name. Yeah, it's his chosen name.
Derp.
And I was really I was talking to them all very right here, because I wanted to learn something from it. I was like, besides laughing at it in my head, I'm really going like, you're really fucking named Grass. You do not walk around here wearing those shoes. You do not walk around here in Colorado named Grass.
Colorado.
Yeah, because that's where I met these people. I met them in Colorado, and I'm really going like, I can understand how you're hippies, but you cannot walk around here saying that you go by Dirt.
No. So allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mud.
Like,
that's the name of a Primus song.
My name is Mud.
Yes.
I can introduce myself as like in my native name. Like I could be like, hi Dirt. I'm Hopus Haji, which in my language means drunken heart.
I'm Hope. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know what it sounds like. To me.
God, I remember there was this episode. I remember I was watching Shining Time Station one time, and there's this whole episode based on that kind of stuff. It's like crazy. Like it's like the most infamous episode.
What, of Shining Time?
Yeah, there was an episode based fully on bigotry. It was like so weird.
Wow.
But yeah, there is a song called "My Name Is Mud" by a band called Primus.
I know, nobody listens to Primus anymore.
Oh, no, don't bring up Primus. That's a weird band to me.
Really?
He's already high already, Cruiser. I don't want it to get weirder.
I've seen Primus. I've seen Primus live once.
Really?
I am jealous, sir.
It was boring as hell to me.
Well then.
Okay. Like, I'm not gonna say like the music wasn't bad. I was just wondering, what the hell am I watching? Like,
well,
so it took place at the Hard Rock Live in Orlando.
Okay.
yeah, it took place over there, and yeah, my friends got concerts. They got the tickets. I had a car. They invited me, so I was just like, sure, why the fuck not?
They had a car.
No, I had a car. They had the tickets. So yeah, we go over there. We're like, I don't know how far into the show. I want to say maybe half of it, maybe. Like, during that, they're showing so much weird imagery that makes no sense on why it's here, why they're playing with it. Like I'm lit. Like again, the music is sounding okay. Like I didn't mind the music, but it's just like going. What's the point of the music with this imagery? Like, I'm not even baked or anything. I'm really just like, even like I'm sober going, the hell are we watching? Like,
okay, I think this is where I need to step in. Okay, Primus is part of a subgenre of metal called stoner metal.
Of course.
That's why they have psychedelics.
Isn't that the thing
but
that,
also,
like, Zakk Wylde invented? Oh no, that's joint metal. Never mind. Sorry.
But the thing with Primus is that they want to take their music or their band and go in the complete opposite direction of what was considered popular or pop music, essentially.
Yeah, that's not stoner, by the way. That's not stoner. That's EDM wannabe.
This was pre-EDM, but here's the thing.
Again, like I said, wannabe.
No, but this is what's interesting for me, at least as a music guy. For one thing, they completely reconstructed the band. Normally, the guitar player is the lead, and the drums and bass are rhythm. Well, what they did was actually swapped it. The bass and the drums were lead, and the guitar player was just there as like backup. They did like small minor things here and there. So that's number one. As far as the odd imagery, yeah, because again, they want to go, and that was not necessarily catchy for or something that was attractive to the eye, but still within good taste here. Like they weren't doing like anything shock. That's why they also have songs like Jerry was a race car driver, My Name is Mud, John the Fisherman. And heck, they did the opening theme to South Park.
Huh.
Yes, that's where you've heard them. So
no, I still never heard of them back then either.
Well, there's at least one Primus song. If you've seen an episode of South Park, you've heard them, and it's the South Park theme. And matter of fact, they have a song called "Shake Hands with Beef." For Christ's sake,
I shook hands with Beef one time. Except I didn't know where he was.
But again, they would sing about characters rather than like emotions or stuff like that. Like they have one song called "Tommy the Cat," which if you saw the music video for that, it was animated by I think the same guy who did Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, really?
These all sound like titles the Beatles would make up if they had no imagination.
I am saving that. I am stealing that. I am stealing that from you.
If the Beatles had no imagination. Wow.
Yeah, just listen to it. Like honestly, that I can that's why I'm right. Like that's why sometimes when some people tell me Yellow Submarine, and I'm right here going like, oh, the Beatles album, and they're just like, yeah, the Beatles album was like. Such a simple fucking name.
Yeah.
Submarine that is yellow. That's a parody name waiting to happen. Submarine that is yellow.
In a yellow, blah blah blah.
We all live in a yellow fuck machine.
Yeah, I'm just listening to all these names right here, just going like.
That was a joke my friend came up. We were singing Yellow Submarine on a bus ride back from an ROTC event, and my friend just said, "Hey, Evan, here's a better lyrics. We all live in a yellow fuck machine." It's like what?
Well, if you're down to submarine for that long, chances are there is some ass play going on. Okay.
Well, our friends are all aboard, so I'm not going to argue with that. Yeah. Many more of them were living next door.
It's funny. I live like my boyfriend's dad is a Navy submariner, so like we live with a salty old sailor.
Honestly, I don't think I would want to go in a submarine.
Whose dogs?
I'll take care of it.
Please do. And don't kick the dogs on stream.
That's that guy up
there.
Dog, shut up!
Woof.
Woof.
Bow wow.
Woof.
The timing. But yeah. Yellow Submarine was something I definitely watched over and over.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, the only problem I had with Yellow Submarines, I couldn't understand what the fuck they were saying in that movie.
I hope everyone enjoyed that performance.
Yeah.
Dogs,
the timing
shut
of
up.
that was like great because like you said that and then it was quiet and then like.
Because honestly, like dogs, they see me as the pack leader. You do not fuck with me.
Yeah, don't mess with the alpha. So
The alpha. That's
well,
funny.
to be fair, it's not hard to be an alpha to a bunch of chihuahuas, but
yeah,
that biggest mistake
it's
ever.
funny. The
biggest
smaller the
biggest
dog,
dogitus.
the smaller the dog, the bigger the ego.
Yeah, I noticed that because we have like 2 dogs here that are like actually like full sized, and yet they still act like such a bitch, and not even in a comical sense. Like you're a guy. What the hell? You come up to here.
That's so adorable.
They're like big puppies.
It's so it's like this. I can't even describe it. To be honest, I'm still on Kuma's comment.
Yeah, I was just listening to all those titles and really just going like, who the hell makes up these weird lame-ass titles?
I mean, it just sounds like something, like just normal. Like, okay.
Yeah, sounds like the name of songs an upcoming teenager band just made up.
Maybe.
Oh, speaking of bands, I just want to point out here, my cousin's band actually released a new music video. Did you guys check it out when I sent it, or did you not?
Yeah, but it was just a clip. It wasn't the whole video.
I sent you the whole music video. I think I sent the whole music video.
It just played the clip.
The next day. My cousin has a band. For those who don't know, my cousin has a band. It's called Out of It. They released another music video, which is pretty cool. So yeah, Cruiser, you've heard their music before, haven't you?
Yeah, and not only that, but I remember the day when I came over to your place and we did Ants from there. I was there at your dad's desk and I saw one of their guitar picks on there. And so I left your dad, and I was just thinking like maybe this was some band that your dad knew. So I left him a note saying, "Pop punk, huh? Well, here, check out A Day to Remember and all these songs."
He didn't listen to all the songs. I'm just saying up front.
I doubt it. No, but I just thought it'd be kind of funny to put that there for him.
Well, technically, it was a band he knew. I mean, technically, but you know.
Yeah.
But I like their tagline though. We take pop punk seriously.
Yeah.
That's what's said on the guitar pick. And
that is pretty cool.
And I gotta take a bigger deep into that because punk music by design was meant to sound very unattractive. Like it sounds like garbage.
Thanks a lot.
It's like rebel. It's to rebel. It's like
that was the whole point of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't really fault it for that. That was what they were known for. But
so
pop punk
take
was
something like that and do it serious.
And yeah, and not only that, but also make it catchy because I mean, because pop punk, it was definitely as they call it, easy core. They get hardcore, easy core. And so it was definitely a lighter side to punk to hear for a while, but we take pop punk seriously. Like, okay, where are you going with this?
Yeah. Like, I am intrigued. You have my attention.
You're like, all right, Scooter, I'm listening. What do you got?
Yeah.
But how many music videos do they have, Evan?
I think at least 2. I don't remember the other one. I know one of their songs is Charlie Brown could have made that field goal. I can't remember the other ones though.
Again with the titles, huh?
But yeah, the titles are great. I like long titles. I can remember Cruiser told me this title for a song that I can't remember. What was the longest song? It was like a paragraph long.
That was the longest album title.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, isn't that what I said?
No, I think it was song title.
Yeah, but that I know that the actual record holder of that is Fiona Apple, or at least she was for I think 2001. I do know that Chumbawamba actually had that title as well.
God, I don't listen to Chumbawamba. I didn't even know. I didn't even know that was a band. I thought it was that. I know it was that one. The only Chumbawambas.
Wonder.
The only Chumbawambas I know are the ones that worked in the Paul Tuckett beer brewery in Family Guy.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're not gonna get me down.
Chumbawamba, double D.
Okay. I don't specifically remember who did this one, but it's like Icky Boom Boom Bam or something like that.
What do you get when you're stuck in a chair?
Icky Boom Boom Bam.
That's a song by someone. I forgot who.
Okay, hold on.
Of the man you call God.
Icky.
Or Licky Boom Boom Bam or something like that.
Yes.
I
Let's see here. Licky Bicky Boom.
Oh my God.
Icky Boom.
God.
Yes.
God, after the stream.
But now,
sorry, go on.
but now get this though. Rob Zombie, like the last few albums like he's made, he has had like these long ass song titles and album titles. Like not as long as Fiona Apple and Chumbawamba, but this is the name of his latest album. The Lunar Injection Kool-Aid Eclipse Conspiracy.
Huh.
What?
That
What does that
sound
mean?
like too long a title.
It doesn't, but again, you just go, what the hell does that mean?
Is he wearing a tinfoil hat when he told it?
Don't know, but this was his previous one. The Electric Warlock Acid Witch Satanic Orgy Celebration Dispenser.
Huh. How do you dispense that?
What?
Exactly. I mean, say what you want about My Name is Mud, but at least you know what that means.
Yeah. It sounds like he's just
I stand by what I say,
there.
though. That's too simple.
So I go on the other side of the spectrum. But yeah, I was hearing something about Rob Zombie recently.
We lost you, Bright. We can't hear you.
Oh.
There you go. You're good.
There we go.
You can hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Right. I was hearing something about Rob Zombie recently of like there's some kind of Monsters movie or show or something, and Rob Zombie is like heading that.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently he's a Monsters fan, so like
Rob Zombie doing the Monsters, huh?
Yeah.
I gotta see that. I gotta see Rob Zombie's.
How do mediocre directors keep getting work? I don't get it.
They're directors.
They need people need a director. It's like, this guy quit. What do we do?
They need money.
Friggin'
Uwe
Boll, come on in.
Yeah.
Well, Evan doesn't have money.
What?
Oh no, from his thing of what I was saying. I said like director. They need directors.
I go, Evan's a director.
And then that's why
I direct movie. I direct movie. That's me. That is exactly how I direct Mystery Movie Theater. But ladies and gentlemen, I just like go down there. It's like,
No.
I would be an executive producer of things.
Mm-hmm.
But again, like these song titles here, "Shadow of the Cemetery Man."
That's okay.
I like that.
The Ballad of a Sleazy Rider.
I like that.
is that
Like
song
that
by
actually
Jablonski?
has some character.
These sound like short stories.
Let's see. They say Satanic Rites of Blackula.
Again, yeah, these sound like short stories.
But Shake Hands with Beef doesn't.
Yeah, I'm waiting for one.
I'm expecting Edgar Allan Poe to come up and start saying what.
Once upon a time, I had a mom.
Okay.
That was too dark. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm hoping my girlfriend does not listen to this.
No. Yeah.
Teenage Nosferatu Pussy.
Okay, that one's my favorite title. That was my favorite title.
I am not kidding either.
What?
Yeah, we've talked about that one before.
What?
That is an actual song title on here. Like, Rob, what the hell?
Right, it's
Dude,
like times like this, I'm wondering what the hell is going in Bright's head right now.
Dude, the way that
thinking of,
the way that song plays it off. He's like really just playing the guitar while saying "Teenage Nosferatu."
I'm just thinking of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but with that instead.
Teenage. I can't.
But
the same number of syllables.
Teenage Nosferatu.
He is not a vampire. Nosferatu. But I want to hear.
Brilliant.
But when they say Nosferatu, I want them to remix the SpongeBob saying Nosferatu. Nosferatu. He is not a vampire. Nosferatu.
Now, here's my personal favorite. Ging Gang Gong De Lu Gong De Raka Laka Raka.
What? What? Ging gang gong do what? The
Sounds like an old Latin spell.
Why does Rob Zombie look like Jason Momoa on his album cover?
I don't know. Why is this album called Venomous Rat Regenerator
Dude,
Vendor?
that's a compliment right there.
Is it?
But however,
they have
this
no idea.
I do actually know at least the story behind the title. They were writing the song. It was very catchy, very hooky, but Ron just could not think of anything to put down for a chorus, and then he just came up with these nonsense words. And for some reason, it fits. It was the same. It's the same thing as Crash Test Dummies when they did the song.
No. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. They went to the people that made Crazy Frog and asked for it.
Crazy Frog.
I am a crazy frog.
Yeah, they went to the people who made Crazy Frog. Said like, hey, do you got any leftover titles you haven't used? we got
Bong,
ding dong ding dong. Here you go.
It was either that or Eiffel 65. I'm blue, da ba dee da ba da.
I mean, my character is blue. You know how often I get that.
I thought it was green.
One of my friends remixed that once a long time ago for like Ed, Ed, and Eddie. They said Double D is a guy.
Double D is a guy. Double D is a guy.
like they were watching Ed, Ed, and Eddie, and they were listening to that at the same time.
He's a gay guy.
And then the next day they started telling us that they were just like, guys, listen to this, and they're just like, doesn't it sound like he's saying Double D? We're like going, I guess.
My friends who would mock it, it says, no, they're saying if I was green, I would die.
Oh.
Which, Kuma, you should really have that wallet checked out. That wall is looking sick, man.
Well, green means sick. Blue means you're suffocating. So I'll take green. I'll take green over blue. Breathe, man. Breathe. Breathe.
And by the way, did you realize that Evan changed your name to QX, by the way?
Yeah.
That was the thing.
It's literally like no, your name. You said something your name. I'm like, no, we know your name. Your name is 2 letters. Yes, it's QX. You chose the 2 most obscure letters you could ever put in a name.
Yeah. That'd be interesting, though.
What have we been talking about this stream? What have we been doing this whole stream? Just talking about obscure music related shit.
Yeah, well, like since Cruiser's segment, the Hooked on Harmonics, we were just like talking about that.
to get off of music, I actually did watch the Zack Snyder cut of Justice.
Okay, go ahead.
I watched it since I didn't watch not the uncutted one or since I didn't watch the cut version. Yeah, since I didn't watch the cut version, so I don't know, like it's actually pretty cool. I mean, like it does seem like they kind of fast forward through certain like segments and all like that, or like plots kind of, and just some of the CGI really does look janky at times. Because like I swear, of the many times that you have to watch the scene where like Wonder Woman's first shown of her like stopping the bullets and all like that. Oh my god, just the way they had to animate her wrist just like janking, and like I swear it looked like half the time her arm was dislocated.
Oh dang.
Oh man.
Poor Gail.
Exactly. I was right there going like, she portrayed such an awesome character in the first movie of her. Yeah. Why'd y'all have to give her this shitty animation? And I get it that they had to establish, Wonder Woman is fast. She's faster than a bullet, faster than rapid firing bullets, and it's just like, yeah, we get that. Y'all could have just done it all in slow motion of her doing that. We didn't need like the whole outshot of her going.
Yeah.
Because like you see all the edits and like I was pausing it because I was just like, hold on, I want to see how this looks. And there are like certain scenes where her arms are going through each other.
Wow.
It just made me laugh.
Phasing through?
Yeah, like they're just going like moving forward.
Like, that's not how arms are supposed to work, that kind of thing.
And like you have her like going.
It's like Michael J. Fox trying to teach her how arms work. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Wow.
That doesn't even make any sense. It's hands. Wait. No, actually, that didn't make any sense because it's hands, right? Not arms.
Yeah.
Parkinson's disease is hands, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I think it's other parts. It's like just general.
Parkinson's disease.
No.
What? Okay. I'm looking at you.
What is wrong with you?
On Discord, it just looks like Kuma, you're on the right and Evan's on the left. So it's like you're king it there.
Oh, yeah, I'm not on the stream, so I'm just using Discord itself.
Well, I'm blue. Abadai.
Well, one thing I actually. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
It was pretty nice. Like the epilogue, I actually kind of enjoyed a bit more. So
one thing I actually started doing again, even though I think a lot of us swore we wouldn't, is that I actually started watching Doug Walker's content again.
Nice. Okay.
Despite because the whole change the channel thing, as bad as that was, after seeing how the former producers treated someone who tried to help them, I just went, my God, every single one of you guys are assholes. It doesn't matter if I watch your content or not.
Wait, when did y'all stop doing that?
After the incident.
When the whole hashtag change the channel thing happened.
What was the thing of like the producers like offering help?
His name was Cinematic Venom. He made this documentary about the whole incident, and it did very well. And he saw some people actually picking on these former producers, who actually he became friendly with. But he would check on them, make sure they're okay, and then suddenly he was like saying stuff on Twitter that they did not like. Okay. It looked like it was political stuff, and not even like presidential stuff, like social politics. Okay. And the one that disappointed me the most was the Blockbuster Eric Rodriguez, because the guy's a Florida boy as well, and just Eric said that they didn't suffer any abuse, and then he started telling this guy Cinematic Venom, "You don't know the abuse we've suffered." Like, what? You just said you didn't suffer any abuse. So why are you pulling this card now?
I mean, like the being inconsistent, that is.
Yeah. And like I even tried asking about it on Twitter, and he got very defensive about it. So I decided to kind of go back and watch some of Doug's content that I haven't seen. And
it's hit and miss.
It's still a show of its former self.
It's hit and miss. I mean, like he's got a new studio. I liked some of his reviews recently.
Sometimes, like, I won't even watch the whole episode. Like, I'll fast forward all the way to the very end where he actually gives his analysis or the review of it. But it's still a shell of its former self. It's really kind of depressing to see how that happened, because I still remember everyone saw Doug Walker and all those other guys as one of us. Just some fans talking about... Remember. Yeah.
Like, I used to really like, he was a big part of like what gave me the inspiration to like get out there as a content creator, and I feel like a lot of us have like that same feeling. But then like growing up and like having the tastes and qualities change and standards, like, and seeing how he's presenting his content and like the kind of jokes he's making is like, it could be a lot better. It's everybody has to start somewhere, but you got to grow from there, you know?
Yeah, and also when he tried retiring the character and then trying demo reel, and how bad that flopped.
Yeah.
It's just a shame how all that went down.
Yeah.
And I met like half those people at a convention too.
Yeah.
Such a drag.
I always wanted to meeting him at a convention. I never did.
Oh, yeah, look at the time. Would you guys look at the time? I think it's about time I make some confessions.
Okay.
So, I just want to give you guys a little bit of a heads up here. During this whole stream, or at least the last 49 minutes, I have been streaming on my YouTube channel an April Fool's prank on the three of you. So what I was doing, this is literally being broadcasted on my channel as well as the channel from Kuma. is that if you go to my channel right now, I have been doodling over all of you the entire stream.
Oh man, I gotta see that.
And when I did, I'm gonna share my screen in a moment. Is great.
Hold on.
So I'm just gonna go over here. No. I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna share my screen.
Okay.
And you guys are gonna see what my masterpiece right here on mine. So there you go.
Let's see there.
This whole time.
I can't not draw.
Mine just says
Music.
Turns.
no. It looks like it says penis.
Perns?
Perns.
Yeah.
Perns.
Oh, for puns.
Perns.
Yeah, you apparently like
Music.
have like you have like my doodle over Bright. You have Bright's doodle
Yeah.
over me.
No. Yeah, this is from my POV. It's on my channel. They'll be able to see. But yeah, this is us.
Yeah, that's cute.
I've been doing this the entire
I
time
like the,
without telling you as an April Fool's prank. We are
I
literally.
like the light bulbs coming out of my head.
Yeah, I think Kuma's was the best one.
Yeah, dude.
I love how my glasses turn small.
So yes, you all are being live broadcasted on my channel right now. So if you want to say anything to my audience, you can now.
What audience?
No, here, let me say it for you. Unsubscribe to Mib please.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So I took a screenshot of this. I'm gonna put it on the Shaded Scythe Studios Twitter. And yeah, I thought you guys would find a kick out of that.
It's not bad. I mean, it's creative. It's like got its own charm to it. I wonder what you would call it.
Ernst. I call it Ernst. Ernst.
Arts.
It's on my or the way it looks on mine, the way how you made yourself on how it looks like it's Oh, I know you did give yourself drool. Or
yeah, well, it was drool.
I can't no draw.
I can't no draw.
I like how I was the
You got like the little bottle there.
Yeah, I didn't want Bright idea too. I was gonna draw Bright's mic below, but I don't think that would have been kind of PC.
No.
I didn't want to.
Yeah, it could be misinterpreted.
Yeah, yours was the first one I drew, Bright. I'm gonna say that.
Aw, cute.
Evan,
I like how
here's
you're being
something for you.
I like how you're being impaled by a guitar right there.
Yeah.
I love how
It looks like you have me holding it over my shoulder.
No, it was meant to impale
And it
you.
looks like Evan made his head smaller than his body.
Yeah, because I'm a freak.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Evan.
The hands are pretty good though. Like you have like
They're inconsistent.
Kuma's.
I don't know. Hold on. I need to just do one more thing. I forgot to add the beard. I forgot to add the beard.
Wait, hold on.
I forgot to add the beard. Hold on.
Beard.
Let me just put this in the right one and you know.
There he goes. There you go. I fit my picture.
There we go. Right there.
There we go. I fit mine now. For my arm just coming from the ground.
Wait, let me just match that up there. I have to go back to the Discord chat. Hold on, let me see. What do you mean? Hold on. Hey, this thing's all like janky. Like right there.
Awesome.
Oh my god. So yes, April Fools to you guys because I had to find some time to do it, but I couldn't last week because I was going through shit. So there you go.
Yeah.
Music. I was gonna find room to do. That's the worst thing. I wish I could have done more, but they only give me like 3 colors to draw on this thing.
Yeah, just yellow.
I've always wanted to do this during an entire
And
game.
you wrote Arns on the side.
Yes.
Yes.
What does ARNT stand for? Are really nutty.
Yeah. A really
Toon
nerdy
Zeeks.
talk. A really
Aren't
nerdy
really
talk
neat termite zits. Aren't really neat termite zits. Are really neat termite zits. That's what.
Yeah.
Really
Like
neat
a
termite
really
zits?
nerdy talk
We
suit.
are really neat termite zits.
Ah, boy.
Because why not?
I don't like the beard on Bright.
I was hearing termite. I was hearing termite zits.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Termite zits.
Okay.
Zits
Okay.
that are termites.
Oh god.
So I'm
Well,
gonna quickly take another screenshot of that just so I can post that on there. This is gonna be the title card. This is gonna be the title card for this episode.
Awesome.
Looks like an album cover.
It kind of does.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that as an album cover.
Hopefully that'll get us covered while we take cover for the final 5.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What do you guys think of that prank?
I like it. It's a good prank.
Cute.
That was fun. Like literally, when you were doing your hooked on harmonics, I like went into them and said, "Shh, with these guys." We're still live on my channel.
Now we know.
What was it the whole thing about?
The what?
The whole thing about.
The what thing?
When you went to me.
Oh, like
because you were talking about
the hooked on harmonics.
Yeah, you were reconfirming the technical difficulties.
Yeah, so I just needed you to turn on that.
I forgot to draw the zits.
All right.
I'm just gonna put them all over Cruiser's face.
Okay, so
like
final 5, blah blah blah, all that.
Yeah.
Final messages from everyone else. So with this,
who's first? Ladies first. So Bright.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and go with Bright Idea.
All right, so thank you for tuning in to our another nerdy talk show. And if you haven't done so already, please check out me and Evan's collab on Shaded Scythe Studios. We have only the blooper reels on our channel, so to watch the full thing, go to Shaded Scythe Studios, find that video, and enjoy all the egg puns, because today's Easter, and we wanted you to have like a shell of a time. So and if you haven't done so already, subscribe to my Bright Idea channel for more, wait for it, bright ideas.
All right. Next, we'll go with Cruiser.
All right. I have officially started work on my next video for my Concert Cruiser channel. I got off to a late start on that one, but I am actually editing the video, and it's still going to be why I don't trust music critics. This one, I have to admit, I'm a little nervous about, because I'm afraid people might see as me trying to start YouTube trauma, but I make it very clear in the very beginning of the video that's not what I'm here to do. I'm just demonstrating why I don't trust their logic. But I'm still going to be really curious to know what other people say, and I might put that on my Brony channel as well, because that's just how I feel about music altogether, be it show tunes or music. So be on the lookout for that, and I'll see you guys, and I'll keep you guys posted on when it gets released.
All right, then. And next, we'll go ahead and go with you, Evan.
Okay.
Fascinating.
Hold on. Wait. There you go. This is my final five message. Just go to the screen share. There you go. Nothing short of poetry. Good night, ladies and gentlemen, on my channel.
Bye bye, that song. Bye. Thank you. Like you. I love you. See you next time. Bye. Miss you.